Hello, thank you for tuning in to this week's section reads. This should be on the YouTube channel James13 Wicca in case you're seeing it somewhere else. The decks and dice information that'll be below. Other than that, if you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's also below. I'll repeat this at the end, of course. All right, and let's go ahead and get into your selection. Hello, Leo. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Leo? Okay, so there's healing. You're succeeding through this whole mess. This is a mess. I don't know what this is yet, but you're succeeding through it. Other people might have a hard time with it, but you're like, nope. Nope. You've made up your mind what you're going to do. Already? I don't know if you've already made up your mind, but you're not going to let this bring you down, whatever this is. And you end up with the Two of Cups at the end. How do you do that? We'll find out, I guess. So you know your worth. In this situation, you know your worth. 9 of Cups. You know your worth in this situation, and you're not going to put up with less. You're not going to do it. I'm trying to see if there's more to it from the past point of view. That's what you're bringing into the situation. You know your worth, and you're not going to put up with less. Somebody's bringing an issue towards you. Somebody's bringing an issue towards you. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what's really going on. They seem to be in a fog. They don't know how to handle the situation. They seem to be really kind of stuck. They don't know what to do. They just really don't know what to do. This is Leo's reading, right? Yeah. So, you care about this person. You got the Lover's card for them. And then the Ace of Swords is also kind of like, you know that the way they're talking, they don't really have a full grasp of the situation. Fear is kind of ruling them a little bit. The Devil with the Moon is kind of like, they're upset about something, they don't know what to do, but you're also like, well, if we clear away some of this ridiculousness, maybe we can find out. And you take it seriously that they're not doing well, but also it's kind of like, we need a minute to let the dust settle to see what's actually happening here. You do take it seriously, but you're also like, I want this to actually go well for them, so I'm going to step back and give it a moment. Basically, because whatever's going on here, I feel like it doesn't make sense what they're saying just yet. So it's kind of like, what do we pull back? How do we get this to stabilize? I just feel like whatever it is they're telling you, you're like, I can't do anything about that right now. For whatever reason, it's like, I can't do anything about that right now. I got other things going on. I just can't. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, this moment of pause is actually going to serve you and help bring better energy forward. Because I do feel like you're going to communicate about this. I don't know if I showed this, but I do. It's communication coming towards you and you also reciprocating and putting it back out there. So you seem to be a very, very good connection here in helping the situation find a respectable movement forward. At this point, I don't think we're heading towards resolution just yet, but we need to get the energy churning around, and you're helping getting that energy churning around so we can clean it up and do something better with it. They seem to be like stuck. I don't know if they're paralyzed by fear or what the deal is, but they've got this hanged man energy where they're not able to move very well, and it's just kind of, they're just stuck. They're stuck, but your energy is moving around the situation, and you're bringing other energy in. Somebody else seems to be stepping forward like, okay, that shouldn't be like that. This is like a third party, I'd say. Somebody else going, oh, that shouldn't be like that, but there's some things we can figure out right away. There's some things we can like organize right away. I know what they're doing and they don't seem to understand what's going on, but listen, if we just kind of get these couple ducks in a row, other things will start shaping up to, let's start here. Somebody else is kind of like, let's start here. They don't seem to be very impressed with the situation, but also they're like, all right, here's what to do, Leo. This is where to start. This is where to get that, start making that look at least solvable. And they give you a place to start to get this to actually go where you think it should be, or what they're telling you it should be. Kind of like, let's get these basic things in line. So once those basic things in line, we can clear out some of the mess and we can decide what's trash and what's not trash. I don't know who this person is you're helping, but it's very important to you is what I keep getting. I don't think you'd bother if it wasn't important to you. The stress is going to give way to there's a plan that needs to come into effect. You're going to help this person, whoever this is, because they mean a lot to you, start the situation, start it moving forward. They have to either put the plan together themselves, or there might be even another person coming in to help them put a plan together. That will help alleviate the stress. Whoever this is, they need to make the plan themselves, or there might be a fourth person. I don't know why that is, because I get that if you just try to solve it, you can solve it for what would work for you, but they're different. So they need to do it themselves, or somebody who matches their energy needs to come in with that. If you were solving this for your own life, you'd do it a certain way, and then you would keep up with it because that's your life. They have to live it on their terms. They can't keep up with your solution. Something that'll work for you, something you could succeed with, they can't succeed with the same stuff. So there's like, you finding the solution that would make sense for your life is not going to work here. Because you're not going to be there to maintain it. They have to create their own plan that they can live with. You supporting that and aiding it here and there, aiding it forward, kind of like, oh, you made your plan, you need that, I can help you create that, you need this, I can help you do this. That can work. But like, be careful not to create a solution that you would thrive with, because they have to thrive with the solution, not you. Again, if this was your life and you were going to maintain it, that's its own ball of wax. That's not what this is. This is kind of like you're doing. So it's like if for example, if this was your house and you were going to put things together a certain way in your house, you could keep an eye on things and make sure things are going to work out the way you did them, and you could keep on top of them. If this is their house and you're like, this is what I would do for my house, but they're not. They don't understand how certain things work. They don't know what you know. So they might have something happen right in front of them, and you would see it and be like, okay, that needs to be fixed. They're like, I don't get it. Looks fine to me. You know what I mean? You're helping the situation go a lot better. Whoever you're helping, they have to learn how to fix their own wagon. They have to learn to fix their own solution, their own situation. There's healing comes in here. There's a whole new way of doing things. They're very appreciative of your help. Appreciative. I can't say that word today. They're very appreciative. Can't say it. Appreciating. They appreciate what you've done for them. Appreciative? I don't know. I feel like I'm not saying it right. It'll work out, and they're very thankful that you've done what you've done. I feel like I'm screwing that part up. There's something there. I know. I'm missing it. The balance. Oh, well, obviously. This isn't just you help somebody and then that's it and they go away. They want to be of value to your life a little bit more. They want to show that appreciation in return. That's what I'm missing. So don't be afraid to ask this person to help you with stuff. They will help you with stuff. You know what they would fit in and what they won't fit in. You know where they could be effective for you and where they can't be. They will very much appreciate you allowing them to help you. And they can be of actual help to you. So, like, if I'm going to make it really simple, like, maybe you have a party coming up, you know what I mean? And maybe they could bring a couple side dishes. Maybe they could do some of the shopping for you and you just tell them what you want and they go get it for you, that type of thing. Which, you got a lot going on anyway. Leo's always busy, I know that. But if they can get stuff and have it, you could already have it at the house ready to go. You just got to do your part with it. That makes your life easier. That's one less thing you have to do. You have 1,000,001 things to do anyway. If you let them help you, if you allow them to, they will appreciate that even more. They'll feel of more value, and it can be worth your while. That's, I think, why this keeps coming up at the end, and that's, like, now I feel like I can go towards it. The whole point of this situation, yes, you're helping somebody. They're feeling like they're screwed. They don't know what to do. You're helping them find a solution. You're helping them create that solution. But this isn't just like you're saving them. It's not just like you're saving them and that's that. This is supposed to be like a stepping stone forward. And they're like, bring this person into your life more. Give them things. If you have little tasks that are just like, I feel like Leo has like a bunch of little tasks that they just take up a lot of time. Your time could be served better in different ways. Like if you need somebody to clean your house or like pick up things or do little things here and there, let them do those little things for you. So that way they feel like they're paying you back, that they're doing something to show that they, value what you've done for them. It takes some stuff off your plate. You're still going to have 1,000,001 things to do anyway. And then this can bring this energy in and you have a better energy coming into your life here, a more productive energy. This is also an energy where I feel like I give them a task and I just tell them what I need and then they just show up with it. I don't feel like I'm doing it with them. Like, it's not like I'm like in the kitchen with them and we're cooking together. It's not like that. It's more like they get the supplies and bring them to the kitchen and then you do your part once that stuff gets there, or vice versa. Could be the other there where you just want them to create stuff for you. So maybe, you bring them the groceries and they put it together. It could be one of those things. Whatever works for you. But this energy is meant to make more of an impact in your life and to help, to help get things off your plate that are keeping you from getting the bigger things taken care of. So it's like if you have 50 things to do and like 25 of those things are little things that are just slowing you up, they could help you with the 25 little menial things that really don't need your attention. They just need to be done. They can do those, and then you could like lower your list by half, and then you could get the more important things taken care of and more important things moved off the list so you get more productive outcome out of this whole situation. It's allowing them to do the smaller tasks so that you can tackle the bigger ones. That's the trick. Have I shown this success card? There's success here for you. This is why I'm like looking at this, like it starts off like all over the place and a bit rough, but it's like it can go really well for you and it can be a very, very good value for you. I just hope I said it right, because it's like, do you need somebody to help you with these things? Technically, no. If you allow somebody to help with these things, does that add a lot of value to your life? Yes, a lot of value to your life. That list of 50 things, you could do them all yourself, yes. But if you allow somebody, it just makes things better for you. It's kind of like, do you want to spend your whole week doing all these 50 things? Or do you want to spend like the majority of your week doing the most important part and then enjoy at least a day, or if not 2 of your week, just enjoying what you've done? I feel like that's the point. Like you can spend 100% of your time just doing all those 50 things, or you can spend like 70% of your time just doing the hard ones, getting everything done because you let somebody else do half the list that wasn't as, important or as difficult. Maybe that's the way I should put it. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Excuse me. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.